Greetings, YouTube. I never thought I would be sad to see featured items come to an end. Normally, they're okay, you know? Maybe you get some 5-star shards, 5-star 6 stones, and yes, I have heard from some of you who said, Prof, you are far overhyping the featured item store because there's no 6-star 6 stones, and that's all I care about besides the coveted 1% tier 5 class catalyst fragments. Look, I get that, but the percent of users that don't care about 5-star shards or 6-star shards or tier 2 alpha or tier 5 basic, that percent is very, very small. And my channel is not the channel that only speaks for those people. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I don't think I can really relate at all to those people because they're oftentimes also in the toughest tiers of Alliance Quest and especially Alliance War. And I have been Alliance War sober for almost 2 years now. And Alliance Quest, I just do map 5, and I am very, very happy with that. So, with that being said, I promised you all in the last video that I would go down to 33,000 units, and thanks to the arena in large part, I have been able to accumulate another several hundred units above the 33,000 mark in the last 48 hours. So I thought it would be fun to do a final video in which I spend over 1,000 units on more of these and just talk about why I was doing it. So, you can see so far I've bought 4 of these are exactly 1 tier 2 alpha. I have bought 5,000 6-star shards. I have bought 10,000 5-star shards. I also bought 10 generic 6 stones, all of which went into Wolverine, who is officially max sig. I bought 1 legendary crystal. Still love that value so much. Shout out to those of you who are excited about the legendary crystal. I heard from you. Your voices were definitely appreciated. And so what I'm going to do is I like to call it the magic rule of 10, where for so many of these purchases, including this one you've seen, I really think that the equilibrium value for an A is around 10. And so if you were to buy 10 of these, which is, of course, half of a 5-star crystal, you get half a 5-star crystal for 182 units. I think that is an amazing value, very solid. And so we're going to do that right now. Boom, 182 units spent. Now, similarly, though it's more than 182 units, I think 2,500 6-star shards, or 25% of a 6-star basic, is also a really solid value at 505 units. So guess what? We're going to purchase 10 of those. That brings our unit total down to 432. Now, I've been thinking about different things to spend this on. For my inventory, I could never have too many tier 4 basic, or for that matter, I constantly run out of tier 4 class catalyst, and yes, I've got a ton in overflow. But I think for part of this, and this is different than so many people, so I'm not saying that you should do this, but for me and my needs, I'm going to purchase a tier 4 basic for 52 units, and I am also going to purchase for 68 units a mutant catalyst because I have only 4 of them, now 5. And that brings me down to just 308 units. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to purchase 1 more of these, 1 more tier 5 class catalyst fragment, and yes, we're going to go with our effort to take either Ghost or Warlock to rank 3, and that leaves us with 108 units. I'm not going to go for the gamble that is this 2%er because I know I'm not going to get the class I need, and so I'm going to scroll back up, and for 108 units, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here, and for exactly 108 units to a T, I'm going to purchase more tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments. Look at that, 33,000 units on the dot. I would say that is expert budgeting. And that does allow me to show you in my catalyst overflow now. I have a slew of tier 2 alpha catalysts, and even though I don't have any in the overflow right now, maxed out is 10 out of 10 tier 5 basic. And this is worth mentioning as well that I do have, thanks to the Cavalier calendar of March, in 2 days, 18,000 of these hitting, which will be almost exactly what I need to, well, push 1 tier 5 basic into the overflow. So that's how fast those can be formed, even without Alliance War rewards. Crazy. Well, there you have it, YouTube. We just spent over 1,000 units in 5 minutes. Always got to love that ratio. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck with your purchases, especially those of you Cavalier and above. I realize if you're Conqueror, you're not exactly happy with the store. But hey, it gives you motivation to push for at least Uncollected and eventually Cavalier. Until next time, YouTube, have a good one.